Hey folks, welcome to Bucky's Builds World Star. Sorry it's been a long time since my last video. Today we're going to show you how to build a car. Very similar to this style. This one is made out of books, suitcases, obviously tyres and windows, a few bottles for the back tail lights here, and beer cans for the headlights here. So I've already bought all the parts, but I will be showing you which ones to use from the crate. So let's crack on and start building. I'm going to use blue books this time, so we've got a blue car instead of a brown car. So first off we need a book. Now you might think a book is kind of odd thing to use to build a car with, but it works. I mean, there's one right there. That's the great thing about WorldStar. You can pretty much use any decor you want to make vehicles. Let's move this on the other side because that's a bit too close to that car for my liking. Let's take that up a bit. Oh, I've got it facing the wrong one. It's still not large enough, I don't think. That looks about right. Again, we're using the Katia Builder toolkit. So all I've got to do is click on it like so, click copy, click clone, and then rotate round and drag across. And there we go. See, those two books now are making basically the hood and the front kind of grille. And of course, go ahead and link them together, so when you click them, you can now move those two around. Okay. So, looking at this car, I use quite a few books. There's at least, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 along the length there. Let's see if we can use a few less books this time. I mean, these books are quite cheap anyway, so I think they're only like 5 silver. So we drag the book across. That'll be where the doors are. And clone again, and that's where the back of the car is. So already I think this is longer than that one. So then you just do the same again, copy, clone, drag across, copy, clone, and drag across. Not quite. There we go. It's nice and smooth. So there we go, we've got the main, well, body if anything. Now obviously that is too thick, so copy, clone, and then drag down. Obviously you don't want too much of a lip. Now the ridge of the book, that marking there is quite good because you'll probably have to have the tyre the other side of it, so that will show us that from like this line onwards should be probably bumper, or yeah, the tyre should be on this side. And the same again for the back. I don't have to do that, I can just go copy clone that way, I suppose, and drag it across. Oh, I haven't been linking. Oh. That's the thing, you always got to make sure you link your projects together, because the last thing you want to do is... Why didn't that work? Link that. There we go. Last thing you want to do is go to move the car that you've just made and then find out you haven't linked any of it. I mean, I used to do that in the past when I was building stuff, and yeah, it gets a little bit annoying having to rebuild. That should all be linked now, so if I just click that book, yeah, there you go, it's all linked together. So then we do the same again, copy, clone, just drag that one down this time. No, not far enough. Clone, drag across. Copy, clone. I do apologise, I do say copy clone a lot when I'm doing this. I don't know why. Because it's just crazy wild stuff there. Again, link, link, and then link. So that should all be linked up. All flashing blue, just to prove it. There we go. So yeah, that's the main body of the car. I mean, it's pretty easy and simple. It's a little bit longer by the looks of it than that one. But then again, I think it's a different shaped book. Now, we'll do the fun parts, we'll do the wheels first. So we'll go into the crate, type in the tyre, the American spelling. Slap a wheel on the side there. Now obviously that's a bit big for this car. What size did we make that one? So we go into that and it's 0.76. So we want to take that wheel off. This wheel at the moment is 1.00. So if we change it to 0.76 down, does help if you have your number lock on. 0.76 in the window there. Enter. It then changes the wheel to the size you want. And let's sink it in slightly. Nice. Looks okay. Now, as you can see the book through it. How I got past it with that is I used metal plates. Put the pointer on there, see plate metal. Now I could go into my crate and get one out, but I've already got them in there, so I'll just go copy, clone, drag it across. Now presto, you've got a wheel with a hubcap. Now you can do that again and again, or you can go in, for example, that's now linked together, so you can go into the CATIA toolkit, select one of your characters. Hopefully, the character that you're using. Name, you type in tyre, or give it any name. You can call it Project 1 or something. I'm going to call it tyre/hub, as in hubcap. Enter, and then click New, and then Add LS, which adds the tyre and the metal plate all in one. Now I unselect that, I click PA and L, which is paste all and link, and it brought up another wheel already done with the hubcap. And see, back wheel, we'll put it there. Which makes it a lot easier. So again, yeah, I can press place all and link and then just drag it through to this side. Now obviously the hubcap's on the other side, so just spin it over push it in. And that doesn't look great. Oh, it's is that in the same place as that one? It looks roughly right. Move it higher. Now, you could do place order and link again, but what I normally do is I select this wheel, I click clear on here and then add LS again, so it's now added this wheel instead. So now when I go place order and link, the wheel's already on this side, so all I've got to do is just drag it across, let's say, and push it in a bit. That's it. And there we go, we've got our 4 wheels on the main body of the car. I still think that these back wheels are lower. No, roughly right. Okay, so we want to add the bumpers. So this one's got suitcase metal, as you can see, so we can just go copy, clone. Now I don't think that's going to work for this car, because what I might do, I can push it in. Yeah, it's a bit small. So as you can see, it doesn't fit entirely. So obviously we need to adjust the size, but making these bigger makes them also fatter, which is a slight problem. Because, yeah, they're going to do that. Quite chunky. And I suppose I could push it out a little bit. But it also means we're going to have to move the wheels back a bit. So get hold of the wheel, drag it back. Get hold of the wheel, drag it back. I mean, it's quite a chunky bumper. I mean, you could shrink this down and do 2 of them, but it seems to cover the front of the car quite nicely. So we'll run with that for the moment. What size is it? 2.12. What did I tell you? Always link stuff. I'm forgetting to do it myself. So, which is the mother? That's the main mother one. So just link everything to the nearest book. Apparently that's already linked. Did I link that one? I'll click that. Oh yeah, already linked that one. Okay, so that's all linked. Always make sure you link stuff. So now we grab the back suitcase, copy, clone again, drag it across. Oh. This one is also small. Okay, so we click that window. It's 2.12, so 2.12. Enter. Drag it back that way slightly. It's too high up now. Right place. Again, we're going to have to move the wheels. So let's do this way slightly. A little bit more actually. Yeah. that looks right. Again, link. Okay. Now we get onto the fun part. Obviously the body of the car. So we're using large barred window, large barred. Sorry. Copy, clone. I'll go across. Right, to show you what this window looks like, this is what it normally looks like. Let's see if it's in the window. There we go. Window large bar, as you can see, that's what it normally looks like. We're going to be using the back side of it, the actual windows, as you can see there. Now, to get two of these to look like that, the trick is you get hold of this window, you copy, clone, twist that one round, drag that one across until you get that kind of effect. And zoom out a little bit for this. Now, what you do is you angle it slightly. And again with the other. Until those merge. Like so. And then you've got a square window. Obviously you want to keep it like that, so you link them together and then drag them back into your car. Now those windows look a little too big. It should be okay. Oh, would help if they're straight. So you need to car to have a quite large boot. You should drag it back to that line. Which matches, that's good. So perfect straight. Okay. I don't know, I think that's a little bit too far back now. Because this car's going to have huge windows otherwise. Now, if you want to go straight back but you don't want it to go down, you change object to world and then you can just... Okay, that's weird, it's not going the direction you want it to. Okay, it could be full, and it seems to be bugging out. Okay, so we'll have to do it the old fashioned way. So just straighten it, drag it back, and then re-angle it. About there. So there's the back windows. Okay. So obviously we want front windows. Now, you could just do copy, clone and drag it across. I'm pretty sure I made a copy of the windows. So I didn't have to do that continuously. When you're building stuff like this, it's always good to okay, that's confusing. Always remember to hit relocate, place or unlink. Otherwise it might put it in the wrong place. And I only got one window. What? That's... Okay, that's weird. Okay, we're going to close that. I'm going to put that back in. I'm going to check my list, because I haven't placed that many windows yet. According to this, I've placed quite a few. Where's that one? Apparently I placed a large window all the way over here. Or are they? There's a large window all the way over here. In fact, there's my windscreen. What's it doing over here? That is very odd. We're gonna put those back. Better check those other windows, really. There's that one over there. That's okay. Car, 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 car. Okay. That's all the large windows accounted for. Okay, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to copy, clone, and drag it across, and remake the windscreen because for some strange reason it didn't like me trying to do it the other way. Okay, can't even get on the bonnet now. Going on. Game's bugging out today. Maybe I'm just rusty. Drag it down. It's too low, obviously. Right, there we go. So obviously we go copy, clone, spin it around, drag it across, and change the angle. Choosing on that one. There we go. Delete. To that one. Let's see. They're not like these. Weird. Okay, so that's actually a bit taller. So now we need a roof for the car, obviously. So all we do is we click this book, go copy, clone, drag it up, drag it back slightly, click like so. Now obviously the roof needs to be slightly smaller. Add that in. We need it to be slightly higher, I believe. We want it already to be showing. Sorry, hopping around like a madass. This does not want to cooperate. It's also not straight. Right, so we've got a roof, and of course we've got dead great big holes here, so we need to fill those. Now on this car I did two windows like that, but on this car we want it to look slightly different. So we're going to go with arched window, which is a smaller window. If we place it on that block there, it's a little large. You'll see what I'm going to try. So it's slightly smaller, and we don't really want bar effect. Oh, we can't get rid of the bar effect, okay. Even on the back there's still a slight bar effect, so maybe we push it in. And this is slightly tilt it right. Get down a bit. So you still get some of the frame. And presto, you've got a side window. I didn't lick the roof, did I? No. Side window. Connect to that. Now obviously we've already resized it, so just go copy, clone, drag it through. I don't know, which sides look better? One with bars on? One without bars. Hard to tell. That's true. We'll keep it without the bars. Let's do the cross section. A bit there. Doing okay. Tail lights, obviously we need tail lights, so copy, clone, drag across. This is just a red bottle. Oops. Get to there. Very close. Now we're going to do this one slightly different. This one's going to have double tail lights. It's there. Now why is that one gone higher? Very strange. There you go, you've got double tail lights. There. Back to the book. Oh, it's bottle short, sorry. Kind of reminds me of a ketchup bottle. So, okay, got double tail lights instead of the single tail lights that are in the brown car. Now, headlights we're going to do different because the beer cans, if you go into here and type in beer, the beer cans cost 100 renown. Now, I can afford this, but I found a cheaper alternative. Go into the same vendor and just type in soda, and you get soda cup. Now, you're probably thinking, how is soda cup an alternative to a headlight? When it looks like, oh, sorry, just have to keep the window open. When it looks like that. Okay, so yeah, how can that be a headlight? Because for one thing, it's got a straw sticking out of it. So what you do is you try and get it so it's actually level. you enlarge it slightly, and then you twist it round, and then drag it forward. And basically, you just use you can use actual lights if you like, but where lighting is has a cap on it, yeah, you can only have I think it's 50 lights, is it? Hang on, I can tell you. Lights 40. You can only have 40 lights on your plots, so that quickly runs out. I think I can see a bit of straw sticking through. Yeah, so this needs to go that way slightly. So there we go. Headlight, and it doesn't cost you any lights. Yeah, I mean the whole car's faux anyway, so it's not a car you can climb in. I mean, we will build. I'll show you how to build a car that you can climb in at a later date. But for now, we'll just stick with the faux cars. Got an angle on there. Always check on the sides, make sure it's not poking through. Double tail lights, double headlights. And to be fair, the soda cup's a lot cheaper than some of the lights. And there you have it. A blue car that's not that different from the brown one. I mean, admittedly I put a star on there to make it look like a military car. But I think that's less pieces as well. I mean, you could add another suitcase along the bottom here to try and give it a bit of a trim. Or we could just bring another book down to make that lower. I mean, we could always change the windows round to be more like that one. But that's a quick and easy guide on how to build a faux car. If you want to have like a city plot, these are great for like in the background. Of course you can have, oh, I forgot to show you, I changed the motorcycle slightly. I took the front forgotten what it's called. Mud flap, that's the word. The front mud flap off to make it look a bit more like a hog, a Harley or something. And change the headlight as well, it's a different lamp. As you can see, it's quite bright. And that's digging into my lighting. But yeah, next time we'll try and build a different style of car, maybe one we can actually sit in. And again, it'll be items from the vendor, so you know, it'll be cheap to build. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy these videos, leave a comment if you want to see more things built. I also build spaceships, robots, trucks, planes, you name it. If it's a vehicle, I'll build it. But yeah, catch you next time on Bucky Builds. Bye!